Music. Hold on tight because things just got wild. Mendeecees is spiraling after Jasmine Blue's darkest, juiciest, most scandalous secret exploded for the whole world to see. And let me tell you, this isn't just some petty gossip. This is career-ending, relationship-destroying, straight-up soap opera-level chaos. Let me ask you something. What happens when a man discovers he's been lied to for years? When the truth finally hits him like a freight train? Oh, and don't think this is just relationship drama. No. This scandal has it all: money, betrayal, and deep, messy family secrets. And Yandy? She's not doing well, crying, breaking down, probably wishing she had never been dragged into this disaster. As for Mendeecees, he's about to burn it all down. So what exactly did Jasmine do? What pushed Mendeecees to the brink? And how did Yandy end up caught in one of the biggest betrayals of the year? Stick around, because if you think the drama between Mendeecees, Jasmine Bleu, and Yandy Smith was over, you're dead wrong. This is just the beginning. It all started with a mysterious leak that swept across social media like wildfire. At first, everyone brushed it off as another baseless rumor. But then, boom, screenshots, old receipts, and anonymous insiders started dropping the truth. And that's when it became clear: Jasmine Bleu was hiding a secret so explosive, it had the power to send Mendeecees into a total meltdown. And when Mendeecees found out, he lost it. We're talking full-on breakdown here. According to sources, he screamed at his team, furious, shouting, "I'm done with this fake drama. Y'all think I'm gonna let this slide? Hell no." But what exactly was this secret? And why did it send Mendeecees into complete rage mode? Let's rewind and break this down because this scandal runs deep. This isn't just some messy breakup, it's a tangled web of betrayal that's been brewing for years. Jasmine Bleu has always been a controversial figure in Mendeecees' life, and let's not forget, Yandy Smith has been tangled up in this mess for just as long. See, Jasmine has been accusing Mendeecees of secretly supporting her behind closed doors while pretending to be a perfect family man with Yandy. At first, nobody believed her. It seemed like another clout-chasing stunt. But Yandy wasn't having it and called Jasmine out for seeking money and attention. Fast forward to now, and guess what? The drama was far from over. The bombshell that just dropped wasn't some silly social media spat. No, this revelation could obliterate Mendeecees' reputation. According to insiders, Jasmine Bleu was hiding a betrayal no one saw coming. When the news broke, the internet practically melted down. At first, Jasmine denied everything. She claimed it was all lies, misinformation meant to tear her down. But then came the receipts. Screenshots, leaked DMs, even voice recordings. It was all there, plain as day. And here's where it gets messy. Jasmine wasn't just stirring up drama while claiming to be innocent. No, she was secretly involved with someone from Mendeecees' own inner circle. That's right, someone close to him, someone he trusted. When Mendeecees found out, absolute chaos. Sources say he immediately made calls, trying to confirm the betrayal and figure out exactly who had stabbed him in the back. And Jasmine? She was shook. At first, she tried to deny it all, but the evidence was undeniable. In a leaked voicemail, Jasmine could even be heard saying, "I never wanted this to go public. This wasn't supposed to happen like this." What? This wasn't just a mistake. This was a planned secret meant to stay hidden. So now the question is, who exposed the truth? Because let's be real, this kind of bombshell doesn't just drop by accident. Someone deliberately spilled the tea. And knowing Mendeecees? When trust is broken, he doesn't just sit back, he seeks payback. Now here's where things really heat up. Mendeecees has reportedly brought in his legal team. That's right, this is no longer a social media spat. This could turn into a full-on legal battle. And just when you think it couldn't get any messier, Yandy Smith broke her silence. That's right, Yandy finally spoke up, and what she revealed shook the internet to its core. According to inside sources, Yandy might have known about this betrayal all along. Was Yandy the one who exposed Jasmine? Or is there someone else behind the scandal? And if Mendeecees is ready to take legal action, what does this mean for Jasmine? The story? Far from over. The next chapter is about to get even crazier, especially after what Yandy just revealed. Get ready, Because this scandal is about to flip upside down. Picture this. Mendeecees pacing back and forth, rage and disbelief written all over his face. His phone buzzing non-stop with messages, fans, insiders, even old friends crawling out of the woodwork to get the inside scoop. The pressure was unbearable. The betrayal? Unthinkable. And here's the worst part. It wasn't just the fact that Jasmine betrayed him. It was who she betrayed him with. Someone from his own inner circle. Someone who knew Mendeecees' secrets, someone who had his trust. That's when the blogs exploded, and social media couldn't get enough. People dragged Jasmine Bleu through the mud, calling her out for betrayal of the highest level. But Mendeecees? He wasn't done yet. He wasn't just angry, he was ready to bring the hammer down. His first instinct? Confront Jasmine directly. But sources say she dodged every call. She knew what was coming. She knew she had unleashed a storm that couldn't be stopped. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, more leaks started dropping. New screenshots. More receipts. And a final twist that nobody saw coming. Stay tuned because this story? It's far from over, and what happens next will leave you speechless. Jasmine was doing her best to lay low, but Mendeecees? He wasn't the type to let things slide. When he finally got through to her, it wasn't pretty. People close to the situation described the confrontation as nothing short of explosive. Mendeecees was furious, yelling, demanding answers, asking how she could even look him in the face after what she had done. But Jasmine? She wasn't backing down. She flipped the script on him, accusing Mendeecees of making her the villain when, in reality, he had his own skeletons in the closet. And that sent Mendeecees over the edge. It didn't take long for Yandy to get pulled into the mess because let's be real, when it comes to Mendeecees' drama, Yandy is never too far behind. The moment she caught wind of what was happening, she didn't waste a second making her opinion known. Sources say she was furious, not just at Jasmine but at Mendeecees too. She felt he was making a spectacle out of something that should have been handled behind closed doors. But Mendeecees? He wasn't hearing it. As far as he was concerned, this was war, and he was ready to expose everybody. Now let's talk about social media because baby, the internet was on fire. Hashtags were trending, memes were savage, and everyone was dissecting every single detail of the scandal. Theories were flying everywhere. Some believed Jasmine had been plotting from the start, waiting for the perfect moment to drop the bomb and destroy Mendeecees' reputation. Others thought Mendeecees was just playing the victim, trying to distract from his own dirt. And then there were those who pointed fingers at Yandy, because let's be honest, Yandy and Jasmine were never exactly besties. Just when people thought the drama couldn't get messy, boom. A new leak hit the internet, and this one changed everything. Screenshots, text messages, voice recordings. It was all there. And what they revealed sent shockwaves through the entire situation. Apparently, Jasmine had been planning to expose Mendeecees for weeks. Some sources even claimed she was working with an unnamed blogger to make sure the story got maximum exposure. To Mendeecees, this was nothing less than a full-blown attack on his character. So what did he do? He fired back. In a move nobody saw coming, Mendeecees took to social media and aired out everything. No filters. No PR spin. Just raw, unfiltered emotion. He went live on Instagram, stared straight into the camera, and let it all out. He called Jasmine a liar, a manipulator, someone willing to destroy lives just for attention. And he didn't stop there. He dropped his own receipts, proving Jasmine had been moving shady for a long time. But the real bombshell? That came when he turned his attention to the person who had betrayed him from the inside. Because Jasmine wasn't acting alone. Someone was feeding her information, helping her plot, making sure every detail lined up perfectly. And when Mendeecees found out who it was, he made it clear he was going to handle it personally. The internet exploded. People couldn't stop speculating, was Mendeecees about to expose this person's name? Was there going to be a face-to-face showdown? Was this scandal about to turn into something bigger? But hold on, because things were just heating up. Just when it seemed like the dust might finally settle, boom. Mendeecees took things to a whole new level. No more fuming behind closed doors. He was making bold moves that had everyone talking. Social media was in flames. Blogs couldn't keep up. And Jasmine? She had some serious explaining to do. People close to Mendeecees said he went into full-on rage mode when he found out the full extent of Jasmine's betrayal. He was pacing, yelling, slamming doors, calling people up, saying things like, "I'm done being played." She really thought she could get away with this? Hell no. Now, what did that mean? Was he going to drop more receipts? Cut ties with everyone involved? Or was this about to turn into an all-out war? And here's where things got even wilder. Jasmine never expected this to blow up like it did. She thought she had everything under control, that her secrets would never come out. But now, she was scrambling. Sources say she was calling bloggers, trying to control the narrative, desperate to get ahead of the storm. But that ship had sailed. At this point, it wasn't just about the scandal, it was about the fallout. Mendeecees wasn't just mad. He was humiliated. People were side-eyeing him, questioning everything, making him look like a fool. And if there's one thing a man like Mendeecees hates, it's looking weak in front of the world. So what was next? Was he going to air out everything? Take legal action? Plot some kind of revenge move? Because let's be real, a man this angry isn't about to just let it go. And then there was Yandy. Oh, Yandy was loving this. People said she had this smug little smile, like she knew this was coming. Can you blame her? For years, Jasmine had been trying to paint Yandy as the villain, stirring up drama, playing the victim. But now, the tables had turned. Yandy didn't even have to say a word. The internet was doing all the dragging for her. People were calling Jasmine a liar, saying she was finally getting what she deserved. Yandy? She was just sipping her tea and watching it all go down. Meanwhile, social media was out of control. Memes were everywhere. Side-by-side pictures of Jasmine looking stressed and Mendeecees looking ready for war. Hashtags were trending. Blogs were running wild with theories. And everyone was waiting for the next move. But the biggest question of all? How did this secret even get out? Jasmine was slick. She kept this hidden for a long time. So who spilled the tea? Was it someone from her own circle? An ex-friend? Or, gasp, did Yandy have something to do with it? After all, she had connections. She'd been waiting for a moment like this. Was this karma? Or was it a calculated move? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. And if you think Mendeecees is done snapping, think again. The storm has just begun, and everyone is watching to see what happens next. Alright y'all, buckle up because things are about to get real, and trust me, you're going to want every detail of this messy drama. The tea is piping hot, and it looks like someone's about to spill it all. Word on the street is that Mendeecees is right on the edge of going full-on exposed mode. And when someone like Mendeecees decides it's time to lay all the cards on the table, baby, you better believe it's about to get messy, and not the kind of mess you can just sweep under the rug. So, let's break it down because the countdown has officially begun. What's Mendeecees about to do next? Is he ready to light this situation on fire and expose everything for the world to see? And let's not forget about Jasmine. Will she finally come clean and tell her side of the story? Or will she keep playing it cool, hoping the heat dies down before it burns her? Then there's Yandy, just chilling on the sidelines, watching the chaos unfold like it's her own personal reality show. But the real question is, how long can she stay out of the drama before she jumps in and starts stirring the pot herself? One thing's for sure, this isn't just your regular drama. No, this is the kind of story that keeps on giving. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Every second feels like we're one step closer to a jaw-dropping reveal. So, let me ask you this. Do you think Mendeecees is really about to go all in and expose Jasmine for good? Or is there still a twist lurking just around the corner? And hey, let's talk about Yandy for a second. Is she really just an innocent bystander here? Or is there a chance, just maybe, she had a hand in stirring things up from the very beginning? Let's be real, sometimes the quiet ones are the masterminds behind the biggest chaos. And speaking of chaos, who do you think leaked the biggest secret of them all? Was it Mendeecees himself, Jasmine trying to flip the narrative, or someone entirely unexpected pulling strings behind the scenes? I need y'all to sound off in the comments. Seriously, drop your thoughts down below because there's just so much to unpack. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your drama-loving friends, And of course, subscribe to Ladybug so you never miss a single juicy update. You already know we're here to keep you locked in with all the tea, every twist, every turn, before it spills anywhere else. But hold up, it gets even crazier. Just when you think this situation couldn't get any messier, it takes a wild turn from drama to pure chaos. Nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. Picture this. Mendeecees just drops the bomb. Jasmine's biggest secret? Out in the open for everyone to see. It's not just whispers anymore. It's loud, it's raw, and it's out there for the world to judge. And poor Yendi? She's caught right in the middle of it all. At first, she seemed like she was just watching from the sidelines, sipping her tea, but now? She's smack dab in the heart of the storm. This isn't just petty drama anymore. It's giving reality TV vibes but happening in real life. You couldn't script this kind of chaos if you tried. Now, here's where it gets juicy. I need y'all to dive into those comments and tell me, do you think Mendeecees is really done with all this drama? Or is there another twist just waiting to explode? Is Jasmine truly the mastermind everyone thinks she is? Or is there something deeper going on that none of us have seen yet? Let's be honest, when it comes to drama like this, there's always another layer to the story. And speaking of layers, let's not forget about Yendi again. Is she just collateral damage in all of this, or does she have her own secrets she's keeping locked away? Now, before we dive deeper into what could possibly happen next, I need y'all to do me a solid, smash that like button if you're living for this drama because, trust me, this story, it's far from over. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because I promise you, we're going to stay on top of every single update. You don't want to miss what's coming next because if you think this is wild now, oh baby, just wait. This situation has officially gone from messy to downright insane. We're talking plot twists, secret alliances, and betrayals so deep they're making reality TV stars look like amateurs. And just when you think you've figured it all out, boom, another secret drops. Now, let's circle back to the biggest question of them all. Who really leaked the secret? Was it Mendeecees, trying to get his revenge and make a statement that can't be ignored? Or maybe Jasmine, trying to spin the narrative and stay ahead of the chaos? And what about Yendi? Could she be the wild card, secretly pulling the strings while everyone else is distracted by the obvious drama? You already know we're not done yet. This is the kind of tea that needs multiple refills. And as always, I want to hear what you think. So hit up those comments, share your theories, and let's get this conversation going because, baby, it's only just getting started. So stay tuned, stay messy, and keep it locked right here on Ladybug for every twist, every reveal, and every explosive moment as this story unfolds. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.